Hello, welcome back to another video, I guess. There's not really anything special into this video, like not any information about, well, there's some small information about FDO 2 at the end of the video, but now I'm just like gonna talk about why FDO has gotten really too toxic and has not really a good amount of players. Anyway, starting with, um, the game used to have a lot of fan base when the multiplayer wasn't added, and when they added the local multiplayer, you could play with your friend, but only when on the same Wi-Fi, which means that if you wanted to play with someone, like let's say on the other country, you couldn't because you have to be on the same Wi-Fi as the same person that you want to play with. Anyway, don't get me wrong, it was fun, but it lacked a lot of like stuff, like you can talk with other people of the language besides your main language, which was kind of mid, but yeah. Anyway. The game has fallen into a dating era, which was absolutely horrible because it was the fault of the guys and the fault of the girl at the same time. Because yeah, as you know, it's a fucking awful game. Why the fuck would you want to date into an awful game? Like, pick the lowest hanging fruit you could, and that's what you do. This is like the real what you do. Like, look at that shit. What I took a picture like maybe last year's in 2024.
Victor!
No, you cannot tell me that this shit is normal. You cannot tell me that this shit is normal. But yeah, anyways, the game has fallen into a dating era, which was actually really toxic and really weird for at the time. But yeah, this is a fucking mobile game, man. I want to also talk about that when they disable the chat. I don't know if I said it correctly, but yeah, when they did that, they didn't actually did anything to the chat. The chat censor is still the same. The only thing they changed is that you cannot no longer edit your name into the game, which, don't get me wrong, it's actually pretty insane. But because one day, like, you used to like go play, let's say myself, I wanted like to play Otto, search for my friend, and the only thing you see is that enough of cringe. But yeah. Back then we used to have a lot of player, which now this is kind of funny because of the old one is slowly dying. The multiplayer is dying because the multiplayer experience is not the same what it used to be. When I started playing, when not started playing, but it didn't have any multiplayer when I started playing, anyways. But yeah. Back then we could level up. We had fun. We could do plenty of things. Back then, I think there was only Frozen. When was multiplayer added? I think when Frozen Lake was added, maybe something like that. But yeah, anyway, it had a lot of player, and I like it this time back then because it was fun. We had plenty of people to play with. Nobody was toxic. Yes, you heard me right. Nobody was toxic back then. Only pure joy and pure amusement. But now, the only shit that you see nowadays is like toxic people, the people that disrespect you, or there's like the low-hanging fruit part of this community, like the toxic people that ram into you, and when if you goes to like to block their attack, not block their attack, but like to ghost, like so they pass through you, they call you a gay ghoster. Yes, you heard me right, a gay ghosters, and they crash out after that because you could do that. And if you keep doing that, let's say that they are like the host of the game. If you do that, they will just kick you and call you a gay ghoster. Like, how autistic you gotta be, like, to be so serious into the game that you have to be like call them gay ghoster if they ghost. Like, man, you gotta be sensory fire. You gotta be sensually autistic to call them that. But yeah, anyway, this game is actually pretty funny to watch when people take this game so seriously, because some people actually live on that. I've seen some people always connected the 24 hours 7 on this game, which is actually pretty impressive on how you gotta be, how you never touched the grass before. But yeah, anyways, back then we had a lot of players. It was fun. I miss those times, but as you know, if there 2 is coming out, and some of the people don't have a powerful phone, and most of the time it's those people. So I'm pretty happy about it because we won't have to maybe see, but I'm expecting some toxicity again because if one game is getting popular and the new game come out and there's the same stuff, like let's say like FDO2, there's FDO1 and FDO2, it will. I'm 100% sure the same environment, like the multiplayer environment, will be transferred into a single player because some people doesn't like. How can I say it? Some people doesn't get new hobbies, not like that, but maybe like some people doesn't change like that. No, it takes a while to change, and it won't be the same as it won't be like the same experience as of the one when it started because of the one when it got created. There was only single player. That wasn't a multiplayer back in 2019, and it was way different. No, less cheater, but not less, but there was still some cheater that couldn't like play the game normally. There's still to this day, but to this day, there's like more cheater than normal player. Legit player like me with the highest level literally left the game. The maybe like the last time I saw one of them was Stormer. I played with him. I can show you a screenshot right now. But yeah, anyways, um, I talk it really bad about Avdol, but I can talk about the good thing about Avdol. If you play single player, don't get me wrong, the single player experience nowadays it's actually pretty hard since when you will level up to 150s, your XP start to going up, and back then it was only 10k. So yeah, you could. That's the main reason why I'm level 30k, because some people doesn't understand the fact that back then it was really easy, and even though some people didn't even actually like be level 150s, and they still like ask me if I'm an actor. Like, man, my account is like over 4 years old, maybe 5. I don't really know the exact numbers, but yeah. Anyways, some people just doesn't understand the fact that this game used to be really good back then. It was not like the shitty experience that you're experiencing right now with the toxic people and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway. I also want to talk about level 2. We don't have any date, precise date on when the beta will drop. Um, I know for a fact that maybe the full release isn't this month yet because they asked for our phone spec maybe a week, maybe like a week ago. And like I know the dev are trying like to not maximize, but minimize less bug for us, which I mean the content creator, the one who will try the beta. Um, but yeah, I know that it may take some time. You have to wait for it. Don't worry, it will come out soon. But as for now, I don't have any precise date on when we will get it, and it's the same for the full release. I have no idea when it will drop out. The only thing I know is that the beta testing is soon, and that's all I have. So yeah, today's video was only like to share my thoughts on the game, why it's slowly dying every day. But yeah, I'll keep you updated when I will get more information about FDO2. Stay tuned because I'm thinking it's gonna be soon enough. Not soon enough, but it will be soon. So yeah. Also check out the thing I did like maybe 2 months, not 2 months, but 1 month ago. I made this atrocity. Stay tuned, guys, because I upload more about FDO2 soon.